One of the most effective drills that we prescribe is to get golfers to complete their scorecard before they go out and play. Now listen, we're not advocating cheating. It's actually a very clever mindset drill. And especially if you're a mid to high handicapper, this can really change the way you look at the game and help lower your scores. You see, the problem is when we go and play a golf course, the par has already been set by the course designer. He may have decided to have a par 4 at 440 yards and he may have another one at only 300 yards. Yet we tend to use that par as our expectation, even if it's unrealistic. In other words, we get on a tough hole that we know is a long way for us to reach in 2 shots, but we get anxious about trying to make that par 4. The result of that anxiousness and that stress is we mess our shots up and very often take more shots on the hole than we should have done in the first place. So the exercise is actually quite simple. What you do in the cold light of day is go through a scorecard and have a look at it. Now obviously it helps if you know the golf course, but you go through certain holes and you think to yourself, well, on this particular hole I know that actually a 5 for me is a nice score. It's something I feel I can achieve, it's not too tough for me, and equally I'm not being too lenient. And you go through and you make those decisions on various holes. If you're a high handicapper, some of the holes you may decide that a double bogey is the appropriate score, maybe dropping 2 shots on that hole. Equally, you may feel there's certain holes you know you're comfortable making a par on, and you just jot them down. Now the result of going through this, when you add it up, I can assure you, you'll play either to your handicap or comfortably below it. And the wonderful thing is, when you've done this exercise, you'll realise that it's very achievable what you've put down, because you're doing it without the stress and anxiety related to the expectation you have of the par on the hole. So go ahead, look at your scorecard, do it in the cold light of day, and then go out and play. Now realise you're not necessarily going to score exactly the score you put down on every hole when you're out there in reality doing it. That's not the point. It's a mindset exercise to get you to readjust the par of the course to your own par. It's something Tiger Woods did as a junior. It will help you as well. Now I must finish off this scorecard.